Howdy guys, welcome back to today's trade recap. Today we actually lost, as you can see. Lost $1,600. It's alright though. Still up on the week. Okay. Yeah, see here's the P&L for the week. Alrighty, so as you guys can see, well, you guys can't see anything yet, or you guys can't see the loss. So we had this 5-minute gap here. Very bullish, by the way. Had this 5-minute gap here that we retested, and we ended up inversing this 30-second gap. So I enter long on this inverse. Stops at the most recent swing low. Take profits right here, and as you guys see, I got destroyed. What I should have done, I don't think that I'm gonna trade on the 30-second time frame anymore, due to the fact that I don't see if I would have waited for the 1-minute candle closure. Yeah, see, if I would have waited for the 1-minute candle closure above this, then I wouldn't have took this trade, because it wouldn't have inversed it. See, it respects this 1-minute gap right here. It doesn't close above it. So I think I'm just gonna stay on the 1 minute and higher from now on. But we can look at some higher time frame fair value gaps. So we have this 15-minute and then this 15-minute. So we can go on to the 1 minute, and as you guys can see, we tap into this 15-minute and we inverse this 1-minute gap. So this is the first 1-minute gap inverse of the day out of our time frame PD array. And really, whenever you enter trades like this and there's a lot of displacement, like a lot of like this is a pretty well just a big candle, you can place it at the beginning of this candle if it forms a fair value gap after the next candle closure. And as you guys see, it does form a 1-minute gap right there. And so what I like to do is I like to put it at the base of that candle, you know, just for a lot tighter stop and a higher RR, so you can risk a lot more. Or let's just say you can start right here, and then, you know, if this does close well, then you know, 1-to-1, whatever. But anyways, you can start it right here, and if it does go well, like if after that 1 minute, then you can, and you get a fair value gap, you can go ahead and move it. And this internal liquidity would have been my break even. Let me just draw a regular line for that, actually. This would have been my break even. And yeah, so, you know, I would have won that trade, but I was on like a 4-day winning streak, you know, technically due for a loss. Like, just statistically, I have like an 80% win rate. So that means I win 4 out of every 5. So yeah, I mean, I can't complain at all. I got funded on gold last night. That's pretty cool. I basically did a thing where I just traded gold. By the way, I won my trade yesterday. I know I didn't make a trade recap yesterday, but I did win. Let me pull up gold. Short higher time frame Peter array we tapped into somewhere around here. Blah blah blah. Inverse this. Boom. Swing high. Or you can put it at the base of that candle that forms a fair value gap to this low right here. So absolute banger. Got funded for that. So yeah. I've been doing really good in the market lately, and I'm actually starting to really figure it out, I would say. Of course, I haven't gone through market cycles or anything like that, but the market right now, I have very well, what's the word? I have basically been doing very good in it. This right here would have been another trade that would have taken this 5 minute. Let's see if we get any entries out of this 5 minutes. So see, we go deep in this 5 minute and then we inverse this 1 minute gap. That could have been a possible entry. Maybe. Yeah, that could have been an entry, I guess. But that one actually would have lost. So, 5 minutes just weren't doing it today. Most of the time, 5 minutes do it, but like 15 minutes are just money. Like if we're way overbought like this, like we just kind of ran straight up, I might just end up in the future just waiting for a 15 minute, which is honestly a better idea than a 5 minute. But 5 minutes do definitely work because I've won a good many trades off 5 minutes. One right here. Let me just throw out an example. Tap into it. 1 minute inversion. Boop. Swing low. Target just right above that for, nice little 1-to-1. So, I mean, 5 minutes work. They just didn't work today. And yeah, so this right here would have been the optimal ideal setup for today, but you don't always get optimal ideal setups. So basically, manage your losses and keep winning. And I hope that you guys have an amazing rest of your day.